Go fight which boss now?
We're going to go fight the Zaros boss.
All right, this is Zaros in God Wars 2. And we're going to go show you how to solo it. Now, what we're taking today is we're taking the Crimshaw, Vampirism Crimshaw. Let's see if it's turned on or off.
Superior Vampirism.
Yeah, is it turned on or off?
It's activated.
All right, let's deactivate it. Okay. All right, now, then we're going to take the Vampirism Aura. Okay. And basically what they're going to do is based on damage you do, it's going to heal you, okay? And it heals a lot, and so it really helps a lot. We're taking the three pieces of Malevolent Armor. We're taking boots and gloves from Torva.
Yep.
Okay? And believe me, you could go down there with bandos. If you're a good player, then you won't have any trouble at all. We're taking the Death Ring of Death, the Amulet of Souls. We're taking the Noxus staff, and we're taking the melee cape that you get from Fight Kill. Okay?
Yeah, we're going to be using... Now, you don't have to use the Noxious Scythe if you don't want to. You can take Drygor's work. I'm sure you can go down there with a God Sword, like you said, if you're a good enough player and you know what to do down there. I'm sure you can go down there with lower end gear, and everything should work out. Now, the Amulet of Souls and the Ring of Death, you could probably just get away with a Blood Amulet of Fury, and maybe a Warrior's Ring also work. Now, what we're going to be using for our inventory here is a Supreme Overload Potion 6. We're going to be using a Super Prayer Renewal Potion 6, Super Prayer Flask 6, and an Adrenaline Flask of 6. Now, you don't have to bring or have all these high-end potions. You can just bring overloads or maybe a super set if you don't have overloads. It's definitely recommended that you bring some type of prayer renewal or super restore potion to get your stats back up and to get your prayer up. And then we're going to be using Rocktail all the way. We're going to summon a yak. We're going to fill that with Rocktail soup.
But I swear, I think you could do this with even Shark. It's not a big deal.
All right. Now, I'm going to go through the abilities we got here. We're just using a basic two-hand ability for kill count. And we're using it for Pulverize because Pulverize will reduce the incoming damage taken. That's the ultimate ability I have there. We're also going to be using a couple of defensive abilities. Debilitate, Devotion, and Anticipation. Now those will help you a lot when it comes to these bosses because the amount of damage they do, especially with some of the abilities they have, it will send a lot of damage at once, and it's good to have those defensive abilities there to help. Now we're also going to have Slice, Punish, Cleave, Sever, Kick, Fury, Hurricane, and Quake. Now these are all the same abilities that we have on all of our melee guides. They're all the same. They haven't changed. And basically, if you're meleeing, I recommend that you want to bring these for, like I said, for kill count and for a lot of these abilities that these bosses have.
Yeah, and believe me, there's a lot of players that are going to use a better setup than we are, and there's a lot of players that are going to use the setup less. Later on, we're going to use a bare minimum, bare economy setup and go do the quest all over again to give you a better idea. But we're just trying to get the quest done so that you guys can see what God Wars is like, and our God Wars 2, and see what it's like to go there and kill the bosses, okay?
And we're going to be soloing Zaros. Here we go. You want to...
Lodestone to Bandit Camp.
Bandit Camp. Now, you can use alternate methods to get to God Wars Dungeon 2 if you want. But if you use the Lodestone, you want to run southeast until you hit a bridge. And you want to cross that bridge and run directly east. And you will be at God Wars 2. Now, the alternate method to get here, you can use Heart of Gelinor teletabs. Now, what these will do is they'll teleport you straight to the God Wars Dungeon 2 entrance, but you also have to do the mini quest, A Tale of God Wars, in order to use those teletabs. But as you can see, we're almost there already. It's not too far of a walk if you use a lodestone. And here we are. We're running straight east. You'll see a shadowy figure on your map, and that's when you know you've almost got to God Wars 2. Here it is. So we're just going to walk across there. And there's the opening right over there. Now let's climb down there and get ready to go get kill count.
Just go right between the two mounds, okay?
Now when you get here, the Zaros boss is going to be in the southwest corner of the map. He's going to be down here in the southwest corner of the map. Thankfully, we already have 31 kill count here, so we don't need to get a full 40. But once you get down here, you'll see different minions of the faction, and you just want to kill these minions, and you will get Zaros kill count. It's kind of like God Wars 1, but the factions are a bit more spread out, and there's usually a lot more going on.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Gypsy Danger 862. You're new to the stream, and we really appreciate you being here and putting up with us, okay? We're just doing a couple of videos real quick on God Wars 2, and then we'll start the stream again. So thank you for being new, and thank you for tuning in, and I hope you'll be patient with us.
Alright, now while you're getting kill count, it is recommended that you want to use Soul Split to lower the food cost while getting kill count, and also use these multi-combat abilities when you have the chance to hit more than one enemy. Alright, there's going to be a lot of them down here. Let's just go down here and get them all on us. Also, a good trick for God Wars Dungeon 2, you don't need to kill the full NPC by yourself in order to get kill count. If you brought friends, all you need to do is hit it once and you will get kill count towards the kill count. So necessarily all the kills count even if you hit it just once. Alright. We're at about 34 now, almost to 40. We're about ready to go in there in solo. These guys just hit hard, man.
Yep. They're mages, that's why.
Alright, we're at 40, but I'm going to finish these guys off real fast. And we're going to go in there and solo the boss. Alright, let's just go.
Because they're mages, that's why.
Yeah.
That one guy just won't leave you alone, huh?
They made them to where they run so fast, they keep up with you now.
Just kill him. Tell him, leave you alone, that little sucker. No mercy. There you go. That'll teach you to follow us around.
Alright, and here we are. We're at the Zaros boss here. Get ready and eat up. Get the food up. Alright, now what you want to do before you walk in there, let's open an instance. Start it up. Alright, now we want to make sure we take a drink of each one of our potions here. Make sure our prayer is back up to par. And then we also want to activate our aura and our scrimshaw. Alright, now let's get ready to do this.
Fill our bag. Okay, just in case.
Alright.
Now, after being in here about 10 seconds, one of the things this guy's going to do is there's going to be smoke all over the ground, okay? And you want to stay out of the smoke.
That smoke is going to cause a lot of mage damage.
Yeah.
A lot of mage damage. You want to stay out of it. Especially if you're using melee such as we are, you want to stay away from that mage damage. There it is.
Yep.
So get out of the purple smoke and we're safe.
That dragon, just like a crop duster, flies across and it pours that smoke there.
It's just like a crop duster.
Absolutely. We're just going to keep pounding him.
There he is again. He just crop dusted us all over again.
That's right.
Just like a crop duster. Alright, now another ability he will use is that spinning blade move right there. As you can tell, he just spins with his blades and he will attack everybody that is around him. So when you come here, it is recommended that you bring one tank and the rest either range or mage. I believe it's range is the best way to do it. All right, there's the dragon again. Back to crop dust yet again.
Now he's riding on the back of the bird.
Now what we want to do now is, I believe we want to protect from range here. We're still protecting from melee, but I believe you would want to protect, yeah, you want to protect from range. Alright, let's switch that over to range. Make sure he doesn't hit us any more than we want him to.
We got him down to about a quarter of his health now. All we really got to do is just stay out of the smoke and we'll be okay.
Alright, he's almost done here. Make sure we stay out of that purple smoke. There's not much he can do here now. Oh, wow, there it is. See? Sometimes he'll just summon that purple smoke right underneath your character. Just get straight out of it as fast as you possibly can. At that point, there's nothing you can do. And here he is, last hit. He's gone.
Yahoo! Yahoo!
Yeah,
Bam!
that's right.
All right, let's fill our bag and kill him again.
Seal of the Dragon Riders, yes. And we got 193 dragon bones. Let's fill up our inventory.